They say an elephant never forgets. Is it because they use this planner?
Welcome to Runs on Espresso,
where we combine planning and creativity to cross things off our to-do list.
Let's see if the Simple Elephant Planner will work for the ADHD brain.
This planner was on a list of planners for ADHD, and I found it on Amazon for $7.75 to $9.99, depending on your color choice. Of course, I picked my favorite, black. This is a great price point if you don't want to make a huge investment and just want to try it out for yourself. I have put my Amazon associate link in the description box below. I may earn a commission if you purchase through that link. So what all is included in this planner? First off, you get a little about page. And it does have some links for ebooks and infographics on here. And when I clicked them, it just took me to their Amazon page. But it also tells you down here what the little elephant sporadically throughout the planner means. And that's just to remind you to go back and check in with yourself. You also get this sticker sheet, which is a little disappointing because you only get 4 of each of these icons, except for the little dollar bills. I wish that companies would provide enough stickers for the entire year. Like, most people might need one of each of these for like a week. Paydays minimum of 26. Usually some places pay weekly, 52, maybe 12 if it's monthly. I just feel like this sticker sheet is kind of like, yeah, we'll throw it in. No big deal. But I would probably never use it because there's only a few of each sticker. It does have a vegan leather cover with a little stamped imprint of the elephant at the bottom. You have a black elastic strap, pen loop, and you get 3 ribbon bookmarks. In the back, you have a little pocket here. And taking a closer look at the actual planner pages, we start off with My Focus over a 2-page spread. You have I'm grateful for, affirmations, and top 5 goals for this year. I think 5 is a good amount of goals for a year. Some of them may be longer, like lasting all year. Some may last a quarter. But, too many goals and you get, overwhelmed. Or the other way you could use this is instead of goal, you could have, focus area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Personal, home, work, learning, family, something like that, like the areas of life. And then you have a mind map and a vision board, and then you get right into the monthly spreads. And if you've been around any of my other ADHD planner reviews, you're going to know what I'm going to say next is I personally dislike having all 12 months at the front of a planner. And I know, it's because undated, all grouped together, you can stop and start anytime. But for my brain, this is really hard for me to do. The positive, though, is with these 3 bookmarks, you can use one to mark your goal page at the front here. So you can always flip back here. You can use one for the month and one for the week, or you can do one for the month, one for the week, and one for the note pages and back. So the 3 ribbon bookmarks is a wonderful, wonderful thing to have. Starting at the top of the page, you have a spot for month and year, and you have one line for goals. I'm not sure how I would use that because to me, goals means you're going to write in multiple goals for the month, but you only have one line. It's just one of those small details where it's like, I'm not sure that I would put multiple goals up there. To me, that is a design flaw. You do have a nice lined notes column here, which is great for any monthly tasks or actions towards your goals. Ooh, I guess I was cutting the top of this off here for a minute. I apologize for that. And then you have 5 rows or weeks with a Sunday start. And I really wish they would have given you 6 rows, because with 5, if you have like maybe a 31st in the month, it might run out of room. So you might have to write it at the top, or, make that the first one in the next month. It's just those little small details that some of the more expensive, undated planners do. They put in 6 rows. They give you enough space for goals, things like that. But what can you expect for a planner that's under $10? Not too much. So overall, it's not bad. And then you do get 52 weekly spreads. And we'll go to this one where I have the bookmarks, because it's got the little elephant up in the corner to show you what that looks like. Now, these elephants are sporadic. I kind of counted a few to see how many or how often it came up. And it was, the first one was after 4 weeks, then after 5 weeks, then after 6 weeks, and then it went after 3 weeks. So it's kind of all over the place. I personally wish it was after like every 5th week, so that you could kind of check in at around the end of the month. But they're also trying to make it more like, hey, have you checked in lately? Go check in, and make it a little more like, oh yeah, I need to do that. I haven't done it in a while. This is my reminder. It's not consistent, so I'm not going to consistently forget about it type thing. Taking a look at the left-hand side here first, we have month and year. We have goals for the week, and here they give you a nice space to write those in. Then you have Monday through Wednesday with a spot for you to put in the date. And then we move over to the other page. We have successes. And then we have this one that says, what can I do better? I don't like the phrasing of that. It feels very negative, instead of like, what adjustments can I make, or what changes need to be made? Because it's not always about needing to do something better. I know it's a little bit of semantics there, but I feel like this is more of a negative phrasing, and I would rather see that as something a little more positive, like adjustments or changes. And then they do split Saturday and Sunday here, which I understand works for some people, but for me, the bulk of my tasks are on the weekend, and I wish they got a full space each. The other thing for me is I don't work well with a horizontal planner. I much prefer vertical, so this would not work as well for me as it might for other people. And then, as I alluded to earlier, there is a bunch of note pages in the back. If I did my math correctly, you get 56 lined pages. You have pretty much one per week that you can use for whatever you need it for. Maybe your grocery list one week, maybe like extra goal action steps that you want to do. Maybe you're planning a party and you need a little bit of extra room to write that down. So what do I think of the Simple Elephant Planner? First off, it is a great price point if you don't always use your planner consistently. You're not spending a ton of money, so you're not out a lot if you don't use it every day, every week. Maybe you lose it for a while, come back to it. It is, as the name implies, simple. It's also very straightforward. Personally, I don't like the page color. It's kind of this off-white cream color. I much prefer a white page. I much prefer this bright white to this kind of cream ivory color. And you know me, I don't like all the months together at the front of the planner. And I would change these weekly pages just slightly. There's not a whole lot of room here, but I would like to see these have their own space. which I'm not sure you can do in this planner. This up here, I think would make more sense at the bottom. Because I'm going through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I hit successes and what can I do better, kind of like midweek, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Whereas in my head, I'd go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, successes, what can I do better? And as I said and went on and on and on about, I would change the language of the what can I do better. But do I think this planner could work for someone with ADHD? I think the simple design and the fairly plain pages of the planner would help you focus. And the little elephant in the corner here is a great reminder to go back and check in with your goals, in your vision, in your mind map, if you remember what that's there for. You might be like, oh, that's a cute little elephant, and just keep going on with your week. That is probably what I would do. I do really like the fact that there are so many lined pages in the back. It's a great spot to keep all of your notes and plans together. And I really love that they gave you 3 bookmarks. So you can easily mark different sections of your planner to go back to. And I really like that it's less than $10.
Thank you for watching today's video. If you liked this video, I would appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. And if you want more videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Every to-do list needs a caffeine boost, so grab your coffee and get to planning.